fellow Cortanas, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a prediction for tomorrow's AAA Worlds Collide Las Vegas, otherwise known as Worlds Collide 2 or just Worlds Collide. Now, this is going to take place in the Cox Pavilion at the Thomas and Mack Center in the Vegas suburb of Paradise, Nevada. It also features wrestlers from Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and AAA. Also, real quick, just in case you don't know, WWE did acquire AAA back in April of 2025 this year. So, without further ado, let's get into my predictions for September 12th's AAA Worlds Collide 2. First up in my predictions, I'm going to get it started off with the Lucha Showcase 8-man tag match. This is going to be an exciting match. It's got La Parca, Mascarita Sagrada, Nino Hamburguesa, Octagon Jr., LOW or Legado del Fantasma, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, Lince Dorado, and Mini Abismo Negro. You have to expect that there's going to be, with all of this high-flying talent involved and the fact that it's going to be a Lucha Libre showcase, there's going to be plenty of diving over the top rope and maybe, who knows, even diving over the ring posts in this matchup. What all of these guys are going to do in this match come tomorrow. However, who do I think is going to win this matchup? I believe that it's going to be the team of La Parca, Mascarita Sagrada, Nino Hamburguesa, and Octagon Jr. Just too much talent on that side of the field, and while there could be some amazingly talented high-flying moments and possibly some interesting sequences going on inside that ring, I don't see the other side pulling it out for this one. It's going to be a fun match, though. Next up, I'm going to hit the fatal four-way for the AAA Latin American Championship. You got El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., the champion. You got Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and JD McDonough in this fatal four-way match. Again, this talented match is going to explode really, really fast. It's going to be a very fast-paced match, as you would expect from a AAA kind of show. Most of the times, they tend to keep the matches flowing, which is, in general, a Mexican style of wrestling. It's a very fast-paced match. It keeps things going. It keeps things flowing. You don't really have a whole lot of time to stop. There's not a whole lot of laying on the mat time, even within AAA being acquired by WWE. But this match, with the talent involved in it, I don't see the title changing hands. El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. retains for now, but it's going to be a very, very hard-fought match to retain this title. No way does the braggadocious Ethan Page not do something to really get some heat drawn on him in this matchup, as you would expect. Dragon Lee's going to just... right now, I would think that Dragon Lee and JD McDonough would do some crazy spot in the match midway through to both of these their competitors on the outside. That's just going to be memorable. I mean, it's going to be a typical high-flying spot, but it's still going to be something that goes, that was a great spot. Next up, I want to hit the mixed tag team match, Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez versus Lola Vice, and the sensation that is taking over wrestling, Mr. Iguana. and rightfully so. This is one of the most fascinating gimmicks in wrestling right now, in today's wrestling world. It is amazing. I mean, it's one of those gimmicks similar to Santino Marella and Goldust that's kind of, unique and different, got a little bit of a comedic styling to it, but it's something that you want to see every time, and you want to see what Mr. Iguana does on that screen, and when he pulls out, This is going to be another hard-fought match at this year's Worlds Collide 2. Obviously, they had a Worlds Collide earlier in the year, and I believe that Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana pull this one out just to get at Finn Balor's GOAT that much more. Mr. Iguana and Finn Balor, I mean, at some point, somebody has got to bring these two together, just them together, for that one distinct match, that one definitive match between these two great wrestlers, these two great competitors, and do it. They're going to do it justice. It has to happen. Has to. Lola Vice, Mr. Iguana win the mixed tag match, though, much to the dismay of Judgment Day, of course. Obviously, it won't be over. Next match I got for you is the #1 contenders match for the AAA Reina de Reinas title. Fabi Apache versus good old Natalya. Natalya, man, she's on a rebound year, is what I've been calling this whole year for Natalya. She is doing more interesting things than she's done in recent years. She's actually being given the platform to do these things, and she's using AAA to the best of her abilities. And she's actually bringing more to the table than she's ever brought before. And while at the same time still showing that Natalya that we all know and love. Fabi Apache, you can't sleep on her. She's going to be tough for Natalya to get through. And I believe that Natalya is going to pull this one out and go on to face off for the championship and possibly even win it. But we'll save that for another time. Natalya, in my belief, is going to win this match tomorrow night. But it's going to be a hard-fought match. Here we go, tag team title match for the AAA World Tag Team Championships. Pagano and Psycho Clown versus New Day's Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. I am actually digging this new version of New Day. It was honestly beyond time for them to kind of do a little bit of a change-up, and it just set right this year, this whole funeral idea with New Day, and it's chef's kiss amazing. It's been a great heel run for them, and I think they're going to give Pagano and Psycho Clown a run for their money. However, they're not going to win the championships right now. Pagano and Psycho Clown pull this one out by the skin of their teeth. Somehow, some way, New Day is going to rebound, I'm sure, and they're later on down the line going to win the titles, but it's not going to be now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The main event of Worlds Collide Las Vegas, Worlds Collide 2, or just Worlds Collide, however you want to say it. It's the AAA Mega Championship. I love that name. El Hijo del Vikingo, the champion himself, versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And I gotta say it real quick, Monday Night Raw, when Dominic Mysterio's promo came up and the fans were actually singing Dirty Dom, it's great to see. after all these years of the extremely fun heat that he has had to put up with and not being able to do promos and everything else, now the appreciation has come up for Dirty Dom. However, the heel is far from over. This is going to be an intense matchup. If it's not the most intense matchup on this card, something's wrong. There's not going to be a match that steals the show from this match. This is it. I do think that somebody, could be AJ Styles, could be somebody else, I do think that somewhere along the way, someone is going to interfere in this matchup. It could even be Finn Balor. We all know Finn still has a little bit of resentment for Dirty Dom. As much as I would actually like to see Dirty Dom win this matchup, I don't think the time is right. I don't think it's now. Does he deserve to hold 2 belts? Yes. I do fully believe that Dominic Mysterio deserves to hold multiple championships at one time. But it ain't going to happen here. What is going to happen is an incredibly brutal, fun match. And I don't mean brutal as in they're going to just beat on each other like a Brock Lesnar style match. No, this is going to be brutal in terms of the technical styling. This is going to be a showcase that these two put on. It's going to be a fun match all the way through. It's going to be an extremely memorable match. But Vikingo is going to win this matchup and retain, go on, and keep this rivalry going with Dom, I think. This is money. This has been a fun rivalry, and I don't think it's time to stop it yet. I think there's still a little bit of mileage left. Just a little bit more, maybe one more match. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dominic somehow pulls it out. I really wouldn't be surprised. But I think that interference is going to go against Dom in one way or another. However it's done, it's going to go against Dirty Dom. And in this case, Vikingo retains. Nonetheless, this event is going to be absolutely fun to watch. It's going to be incredible. Honestly, if I had to pick the matches that I would be keeping the closest eye on, it would kind of be, of course, the main event is the top one that I'm keeping my eye on because I don't think that match is going to get beat on this card tomorrow night. It's going to be a great, great card. But the only other match that I am kind of eyeing a little bit is honestly that Fatal 4-Way match. That's going to be an incredible match. As great as that 8-man tag match is going to be, it's not going to be anywhere near that Fatal 4-Way match. It's going to be a great card all the way around. Going to be a fun night. I hope all of you tune in. I will, of course, do a review when the event is, well, not as soon as the event is done and over with. I'm going to give it a few days to kind of sink in for everybody, and then my review will come out next week. When, I'm not sure, but I will have it for you just as I did with Clash in Paris and SummerSlam this year. So, I thank you all so much for watching. As always, remember to imagine your dream, create your happiness, and live your life on the edge, and I will see you in that next episode. See ya.